Ganyan, parang ano ba, for those listening, kasi we're talking about community and all that, pero baba tayo ng onte, ano ba yung parang kailangan malaman gawin ng isang gustong mag-shift to, let's say, freelancing, VA, or work from home na job, coming from a background na corporate. Kasi na-experience mo siya yourself eh. So, I just want to pick your brain on that. At this point in time, kasi baka dati iba na, ngayon iba na din.
Yes, yes.
Guys, hindi pa ready pero sasama natin yun. Okay. Hi guys, welcome back to Kapihan with Sir Legs, and we are now at Season 5, Episode 7 of our current installation. And still, we are featuring impact leaders in our network. And for today's episode, we are joined by none other than one of the most celebrated Filipina leaders. Grabe naman, bayad po ito. Charot! Hindi, kumare na rin namin ni Direk Cathy, none other than ang aming kumare and founder and CEO of FH Moms, none other than Miss MK Bertulfo.
Woohoo!
Yan.
Ang saya naman, ha? Sarap naman pakinggan ng most celebrated.
Totoo naman.
Wow.
Humble ka lang, pero kung...
Ay, hindi. Ibabrag natin yan.
Akala ko humble. Diba? To brag na
Hindi
to
na pala.
inspire. So yun. Pinag-usapan namin kanina, ano bang format nito? Parang dog show divas. Sabi namin, hindi, saka na lang yun sa memes. Pero mukhang magiging ganun.
Mukhang ganun na. May
Hindi,
iba na.
Correct.
Okay,
We
pero
wanted to be...
seryosohan muna.
Yes.
Wow!
Sige. At sino mo muna si MK for those people na hindi masyado familiar with you?
Ayan. Since I've been in the industry for almost a decade, no, I think maraming nakakakilala talaga sa akin as Mami MK, no, ng FH Moms community. But before that, syempre simpleng mamamayan lang din tayo na nagdo-double work. Ayan.
Yes.
'Di ba? Marami sa atin 'yan. So nag-start ako talaga as a call center agent. Tapos nag-try rin ako nung other jobs as a cashier, ganyan, yung nagbibigay ng flyers and all that. So, nung nag-transition ako to working from home, I think doon na talaga nagbago yung buhay ko din, no? So, sobrang happy ako na na-discover ko ang freelancing industry. So, I started working as an email support, as a general virtual assistant, as a social media manager, hanggang sa nag-evolve
Grabe,
na
naikot
nag-evolve.
mo na yung lahat ng possible na
parang
ano.
lahat ng klase ng job.
Parang
no?
semi-haligi ka ng lipunan ng
oo.
industriya.
Ganon kabongga yung mga
Pero
pinagpapasok ko noon.
FH Moms, kasabay nung pag-freelance mo
Actually,
siya.
sobrang, dahil nga sanay ako na nag-double job ako before, parang nung nag-work from home ako, sabi ko, ay, ang dami ko pang time. Wow!
Kaya pa ng iba pang jobs.
Minus yung traffic. Kasi
Correct.
imagine sa C5, sa BGC kasi ako noon before, kailangan ko mag-antay ng 2 hours para lang may tumanggap na taxi or jeep. Kasi wala
2
talagang
hours?
masakyan.
Grabe.
O kaya maglalakad ka. O kaya may stuck ka sa traffic. Ganon. So 2 hours, travel time, waiting time, lahat na. And for me, no, as a first-time mom na may 2-year-old na son during that time, parang iisipin mo, ang dami namang oras na nasasayang yung preparation na time pa, no, going to the office. So, sabi ko sayang. So, nung nag-work from home ako, nagulat ako kasi syempre, pagkagising mo, hindi ka pa mulat. Pwede ka nang mag-start, diba?
Diretso. Diretso ka na dun sa
Diretso
workstation
ka na,
mo.
hindi ka na maliligo, di ba? Kahit maya-maya ka na kumain and all that. So, maximize mo talaga yung time mo, no, for work. And syempre, pagkatapos nun, you can spend time na with your family. Or minsan, yung break time mo, di ba?
In between. Kasi you're just in the house, right?
Oo. So, nagustuhan ko siya talaga and I feel empowered kasi nga, ang dami ko pa palang ibang pwedeng gawin. That's why I started FH Moms din.
Correct. Or Filipino
Na-bored lang ako,
home-based
charot.
moms.
And then, naghahanap ako, actually, ang reason ko rin talaga is naghahanap ako ng kausap.
Support ng kausap.
Support.
Na same,
Oo,
same ng background, same
na
ng experience
Oo,
na.
kasi I feel na during that time, wala akong makita na community for work at home mother. So I created one. Kasi sabi ko, bakit wala? 'Di ba? As a proud mom, gusto ko na ma-share din sa other moms, no, yung na-discover ko na online job kasi ang ganda. And I think ang swerte ko rin sa client ko noon during that time kasi ang ganda ng pasahod, no, and at the same time, mabait din talaga. And yung husband ko nakapasok, yung friends namin, ganyan. So sabi ko, I think ang gandang opportunity nito and totoo naman din.
So, from that point, you've started yung journey mo for yourself, and then eventually you realize na okay, it's worth sharing to other moms.
Correct.
So you started yung community Facebook.
Yes, Facebook group lang since it's free, no? And at the same time, inilalaro ko lang siya or ine-explore ko lang. I started doing Facebook Live and then tinuturo ko lang casually, no, how I landed my first job, pag-create ng resume, cover letter. Until maboard ulit tayo. Okay na naman. Na-burnout actually kasi nga work. Ang dami ko talagang kinuhang clients during that time. And then we decided na bawasan na siya. And we started traveling as a family. Pero syempre as a workaholic, hindi ko rin naman maiwasan na hindi i-meet yung mga community members namin. So sinabay ko na rin yun. So travel and then yung pag-ikot-ikot sa buong Pilipinas. I think naka 23 cities ako for 2 years.
For
going around the Philippines. Oo. Lakas mga Eras
Mom's
tour.
Tour. Wow.
So, ang dami kong na-meet, ang dami kong na-train during that time in our first and second year sa community. Na ngayon, working from home na. Kaya talagang nakaka-proud kasi...
Sobrang nung impact
oo,
talaga.
grabe yung impact ng pag-ikot-ikot ko, no? Yung...
This was before pandemic.
This was before the pandemic pa. So, iba pa yung pandemic na talagang iba rin. Kasi during the pandemic naman, sa first na week ng lockdown, we launched our computer rent-to-own na program in partnership
I've
with
heard of that.
ROG Philippines. And then we onboarded a client, no, who hired 200 employees from us. So sabi ko, oh my God, paano ko to gagawin? Hindi naman ako maalam when it comes to HR and recruitment kasi isa lang naman din akong hamak na ano.
So during
Diba?
that time,
During that time,
there was an opportunity pero hindi ka pa
correct.
ready
Hindi
at
pa
all.
ako ready. Well, ang ginawa ko, nag-hire ako ng HR manager.
Nice. If it's not your core competency, then outsource it.
Exactly. And I feel naman na I have the knack.
No.
And the skills. Ano, 'di ba? As someone na
Oo naman.
kasi syempre,
Pero
I'm
syempre,
also
you
an
wanted to
entrepreneur.
involve someone na talagang yun yung expertise.
Oo, kasi magaling rin naman talaga yung HR manager namin na yun. And at the same time, yung role kasi ay magko-call sila. So baka mahirapan rin ako mag-check no
For
ng
your
competency.
time,
Competency ng mga talents. No? At saka mas hiring. Imagine mo, that's
dami.
200 plus. So kailangan talaga may mai-onboard kang team. So nag-onboard talaga ako ng team for that. And nagtuloy-tuloy na actually. That was the reason then why I registered FH Moms, no, as a business entity, all because ang dami nang opportunities na nagsunod-sunod din talaga.
So basically what happened was yourself and then it became some sort of a passion project.
Correct.
Not yet a legal entity, and then eventually when you see the traction, saka mo siya ni-register
Yung
as
first na
an
traction,
entity.
I would say, was the training program. So yung mga pag-ikot-ikot ko kasi na meet-up or training, it's either free or pang bayad lang sa venue during that time. And sobrang hirap kasi imaginein mo mag-isa lang ako, dala ko pa si Monkey, yung baby boy ko. Tapos may dala pa akong projector, may dala pa
dala
akong
mo.
lahat bit-bit ko. So mag-isa lang din ako, no. Ako na yung nagtitrain, ako pa yung nagpipicture, ganyan-ganyan. So, ang saya nung experience. Pero kung babalikan mo ngayon, ang hirap pala ng mga pinagagawa ko. Paano ko nagawa yun?
Wow.
Diba? Parang mapapaisip ka rin talaga. Nakaka-proud kasi ang daming na-inspire, no, na gumawa rin ng mga training programs, no?
Yes.
And kami rin, no, sa community, I started working with mga graduates namin yun na nagka-work from home na job. And they are experts in accounting, social media marketing, and because I cannot teach those topics, kinuha ko sila para maging trainer. So doon
para
naman nag-start yung academy naman namin.
So talaga nag-branch out na siya
Exactly.
into
At saka
different
ako kasi, I'm very much willing to do it on my own, no? And to try muna lahat. Mahilig kasi ako mag-trial and error. And
Parang
I
immersion
feel
mo
na,
muna.
ay hindi ko naman siya gusto mag-trial and error, pero wala talagang budget.
Yung pala yun.
Yung pala yun, charot. Pero di ba, gano'n naman. I
well,
mean, try ko muna sa sarili ko. Kung kakayanan ko, ibig sabihin, kaya rin ng iba. And at the same time,
You know how it feels, how it works.
At mag-guide ko rin yung
will
next
not work
person
it,
na yun.
correct.
Kaya paminsan, every time na may project or initiative, talagang ako muna to.
Parang ikaw yung
Kahit may budget,
pinaka-MVP.
actually kahit may budget, yes, tama ka. I think
MVP.
ako na yung parang mako-consider na ginipig for that project. Kasi ayoko rin naman na mag-involve agad ng iba.
Parang hindi, kumbaga sa brand ay hindi mo muna siya i-recommend kung hindi mo pa nasubukan.
Oo. Lalo na yung mga pilot na programs. Gusto ko rin talaga. And up to now, I think hands-on ako every time na merong bagong project, bagong client. I really wanted to be involved before I outsource it to someone.
So, I wanted to go muna dun sa idea ng gaano kahirap mag-manage ng isang community na lumalaki or lumaki from talagang small number to like, are you
Yes.
now 500,000 almost?
Yes, we have 540,000 members.
540,000 members across the world, I would say.
Correct.
So, gaano kahirap mag-handle ng ganong kalaking community?
Well, sobrang hirap niya, especially yung mga community members namin. Iba-iba sila ng profile.
Oo.
May mga
Iba-iba ng
Gen Z,
gusto, iba-iba
millennials,
ng-
Gen X, lahat ng generations nandun. And yung iba living abroad, yung iba living in Visayas and Mindanao, no? So, matutuwa ka kasi iba-iba nga sila ng POV sa mga bagay-bagay. So, ang peg ko no palagi is to be careful no with all the projects na ginagawa ko, even the rules, no, lahat kino-consider lahat ng members.
Tsaka nung
No?
backgrounds ng members.
Oo. So, very careful talaga ako when it comes to that. And I would always consider then creating programs na inclusive.
Correct.
At the same time, iikot bawat profile, no? May mga ganun akong
Kasi pag ganun sabihin, bakit sila lang, kami wala,
Oo,
diba?
tsaka magre-request talaga sila, uy, kami naman dito sa Visayas or Mindanao, or paano naman kami na mga nasa ganitong sector, no? So, talagang ginagawa ko yung best ko na ma-providean lahat ng opportunities. If not all, at least matry lang, no? Na ma-reach out. Kasi I think yun lang rin naman yung kulang sa maraming initiatives right now, or even communities, no? Na meron silang makita na, uy, parang may nagkikare sa atin o kaya may initiative no para sa atin no na hindi naman tayo talaga palaging may funding because we do receive fundings in the past no and hindi rin naman siya sobrang laki, limited pa rin siya and may mga focus lang din siya na projects pero hindi naman kami kagaya ng ibang mga organizations no na talagang mamumudmud ng pera ng kasi we tried doing projects no wherein we would give away refurbished na laptop, wifi units, ganyan-ganyan. Pero ito yung
Hindi
mga
yung pera
projects
talaga.
na paminsan-minsan may mga cash giveaways kami, ganyan, no, as a support. Pero hindi siya sustainable for us in a sense na hindi naman namin din afford na basta-basta lang magbigay
Mamigay.
nun. That's why what we do is we partner no with other organizations or brands na sila yung magsusupport sa mga projects namin financially. Pero kami, we can provide no the
execution
training
arm.
programs
Correct.
and be the execution arm. So that's right. Kasi I think it's something na strength din talaga namin. So when they work with us, they are not just working with us as an agency but also as a community na direct na. So hindi na sila para mahihirapan maghanap no ng beneficiaries or audience nila no for specific campaigns or projects. Kaya siya maganda rin talaga kasi isang buong ecosystem siya.
Correct. So you mentioned about ecosystem and I think for communities, it's not just about a group of people who share yung common interest, but it's really
Exactly.
more of how you actually create and contribute value for each other. And I
That's
think this
right.
is the strength of your community. And Aztec Speech Academy has partnered with FH Moms for a lot of...
You're also part of the ecosystem. Thank you for all the support.
Thank you din sa support. And I think this is when you go out of your own community, there are network of communities or community of communities that's
Correct.
actually out there. Yeah, that we could actually capitalize. So you mentioned a lot of projects and whatnot. I want to get kumbaga your insight, your brain on project management. So you've handled a lot of projects, no? Ano yung parang pinakamahirap na part naman ng project management? And usually how do you go about it from your years of experience running projects?
Kanina, no, you asked about how difficult it is to manage a
Community.
community. So, this time naman, it's the project. Yung sa community kasi, going back lang. Ang dami rin kasing admin work noon, to be honest, no? Yung accepting ng members, making sure it's safe, ganyan-ganyan. Engagement rin, magpo-post ka,
Okay.
magka-answer ka ng comments, no? So, doon pa lang, mahirap
Community
na. Plus,
engagement
the
pa lang.
initiatives, no, or the projects, or the events, no, that you will be doing. So now, itong project na talaga, ang projects naman hindi naman siya palagian, no? Pero for us na malaking community, we really have to like think of different ideas, pakulo or events, no, that can help no our community members na maging active and at the same time na matulungan sila. So ngayon, what I would do no is I would tap brands no so that they can work with us through giveaways and then events, ganyan, if they wanted to sponsor one. And of course, that will also add value to us in terms of our cash flow, ganyan. Pero at least, no, these are the brands that are considered na solutions, no, for the freelancers or for the moms.
Okay.
So, win-win siya. I mean, it's the perfect na, kumbaga, na opportunity for us no na makapag-promote kami no ng brand or company na talagang relevant no. So hindi ako nahihirapan kapag may mga ganun. Pero if it's like a full campaign and long term ganyan, I am not saying na mahirap siya, pero ang daming moving parts no which I think naman is magandang opportunity. It's a good problem to have. Pero ang point ko is kailangan kong mag-onboard na naman ng maraming tao. So
you have to parang always, depending on the nature, complexity of the project, you're onboarding
meron kasing
teams.
mga projects or merong mga campaigns no na kaya ko siya kahit mag-isa lang ako. Okay, especially if it's a video project no and just posting ganyan. If it involves our community channels lang no from the website, the social media no na accounts namin. I'm proud to say na maraming parts no ng operations namin are already automated.
Ay, wow.
Ayan, I love it. So ngayon, mas marami kaming time no to get more clients, to onboard more clients, ganyan-ganyan. So ngayon, pag mga kailangan na ng tao, which is big events, usually kailangan ko niyan mag-onboard ng speakers, trainers, volunteers, yung events team, ganyan. Ang daming i-activate, tapos yung mga booth exhibitors pa. Wala lang, ang saya lang. Kasi during events, no, ang daming opportunities dyan, during the event, and then after the event.
Correct,
no?
correct.
So, for me lang sobrang fulfilling niya as in. Kasi yung mga natutulungan ng training programs namin na magkaroon ng work as an individual sila. Ito iba You're helping, no, not just yung personal brands, no, ng iba't ibang mga professionals and business owners, but also their business, no, na mag-grow din, especially the digital agencies, no, the international companies who wanted to be promoted inside the community or in the Philippines in general, no. So, ang dami. And sila mismo nagko-collaborate,
correct.
nag-work din
And I've
sila.
seen that firsthand.
Yes,
Kasi
yes.
we've been part
wala,
of one of
basta
your
ang saya
events.
na makita na because of the event that I personally organized, no, with the help of our community members or volunteers, no, and nagmamaterialize din talaga. So, it's a long-term impact.
Correct.
Ika nga,
Nagre-ripple
na
yung...
pinagod namin yung mga sarili namin in what? Pinaka-maikse, hindi kayo maniniwala. May na-try na ako 1 week na preparation. Grabe yon, ibang klase.
For an event?
For an event.
Face to face?
Exactly, 1 week. 1 week so
Grabe.
far, yung pinaka-mabibilisan namin. Dati kasi 2 weeks Tapos biglang may kailangang i-organize na.
Mabilis pa rin yung 2 weeks
Oo. Di ba usually, kami, feeling namin mabilis na is 3 months. So, nung may mga pumapasok na, okay, 2 months, carry. Okay, tapos may
Paunti ng
1 month.
paunti.
Dati kasi, di ba, ang recommended, I mean, for big events, like
3 months
Expo,
talaga.
ganyan.
Or even,
6
Expo,
months
no,
or more.
yeah.
Diba?
6
1
months
year.
or more, yes.
So, may mga ganong eksena. So, kami nang na-experience namin yung habang tumatagal pakonti ng pakonti. Somewhat napaproud kami, pero nangangarag din kami. Pero we enjoy, no?
Yung parang crab, yung thrill ng
iba, basta iba. Iba yung thrill din talaga ng pag-organize ng events. Kasi, ang daming, basta gusto ko lang siguro ng mga problema.
Pero I
Pwede nyo pa kabigyan ng problema. Kasi there's always an opportunity, no, sa mga challenges na meron tayo.
Correct.
Wow!
So parang you see
Oo.
yung what do you call this? Yung sinabi ng isang beauty queen, yung sa silver lining something. Yung kumbaga may problem, may crisis, but you see an
Exactly.
opportunity for you to learn or grow.
Tsaka very natural yung mga partnerships na nabubuo sa events, 'di ba? From the suppliers, from the sponsors, no? And of course the partners, ganyan.
I think I want to highlight also, siguro kaya din parang nagiging madali for you and eventually your team to do this because again, I'll go back to the power of the community that you have built by far. Kasi for example, when it comes to, okay, I only have 2 weeks to run this event or to manage this project, I will not start from scratch because I know that there are like relevant or
Correct.
suppliers na meron ako or partners na itatap ko na lang if they're, ang problema na lang whether they're available or not. But you're
Correct.
not
Tama,
starting
tama.
from scratch.
Exactly.
So I think that's also one, kumbaga,
Oo.
good part of having this kind of community.
I think you're right. Kasi kung wala rin kaming community na ready audience na pwede naming itap anytime and we don't have the pool of suppliers and then partners, it's gonna be hard talaga, no? Pero dahil nga over the years, ang dami na naming naka-work, no? And paulit-ulit lang din yung mga supporters din namin, no? And yung mga audience naman, siguro some of them pag nagka-work na hindi na makaka-attend kasi busy na. Pero laging meron at merong uma-attend, no? Meron at merong makikita nila yung value nung event, no, or project. That's why hindi rin kami nag-i-stop kasi nakikita namin, no, na mas nag-grow yung community and paiba-iba lang ng mga challenges. And these are the things na gusto naming ma-address, no, kahit na malaki na si FH Moms, matagal na, no? And nag-evolve lang din kami. I think that's something na maganda rin pag-usapan
Correct,
kung ano yung
oo.
naging evolution.
And I was about to ask, kasi I've seen also some of your programs, like for example, in the height of AI, and we were in the same event in Singapore,
Right,
di ba?
sa Super
So,
AI.
doon lang kami dumadayo ng kape-kape, tea, gano'n. Sa, sa Marina Bay Sands, Super AI. So we were there last year ba?
Parang 2 years ago
2
na ba?
years ago.
Ang bilis, no? Grabe.
2 years ago na ba
2
yun?
years
Direct?
ago. I think so.
Last year
Last year lang ba?
Oo.
Okay.
Kasi
Last
ngayon
year
sina
lang pala. Oo
Sir
nga pala,
Francisco yung
tama.
nag-attend.
Tama.
So we were there. And then, but even before that, MK is quite active on like preaching, sharing, parang gano'n ka ano yung AI, and whatnot.
Correct.
And
Napagod na lang ako kasi ang dami ng updates.
ang dami na ang hirap
Ang hirap
sabayan.
sundan, oo.
And then ako naman I read news pero kunwari like for example now there's Claude pero I'm still ChatGPT user kasi.
Correct.
Parang ganun. Anyways, so I want to highlight how you are trying to transition or trying to embed different than branches out of FH Moms kasi parang you have yung kids portion for AI
oo.
and you've mentioned offline that you have other branches or
yeah.
parang programs. Can you walk us through doon sa part na yun?
Ayan. So ever since no na nagkaroon ng kumbaga nag-increase din no yung interest no ng mga tao about AI because of the demand na rin no ng mga clients. Hindi talaga kami nagpahuli, no. Ako personally, I really wanted our community members na maging updated. So from time to time, para na tayong naging news page kasi I would really share updates no about AI. And then I even created no a training program na iba-iba for different sectors.
Oh, yeah,
so
I've seen also that.
the freelancers, the business owners, and then the educators kasi before before ng school year mag-start, we were able to tap the educators. So nakakatuwa kasi syempre, pag tinuruan mo naman yung mga teachers, magagamit nila yon for their work no as an educator, and at the same time mapapasa pa nila sa students nila. And then the FH Kids Digital Bootcamp naman, this is a special na project na ginawa namin for the next generation of freelancers, no. Since sila naman talaga yung next. And right now we have the Gen Z no na generation no who's really active talaga when it comes to the freelancing industry. Hindi lang siguro ramdam kasi the kids are not shy, but hindi sila kagaya ng mga millennials right now na may mga kanya-kanya ng community. Sila
Okay,
makikita mo
correct.
sila sa TikTok, no? So nakakatuwa kasi nga even if may project or wala, yung mga tao, natural na sa kanila na itry yung mga iba't ibang AI tools nowadays. So I think hindi na ganun kahirap na i-push siya. Kasi nga, the AI tools naman are easy to use. At least the generative AI, right? It's so easy to generate AI na mga outputs. Parang ang gusto naming focus right now, no, aside from AI, is really automation din talaga. How they can automate, no, their business as a business owner,
Yung mga
how they can
processes nila.
automate, no, yung operations ng clients nila and all that. Kasi ando na rin naman yung iba't ibang mga AI tools, madadaanan at madadaanan siya.
Correct.
And siguro for us, we wanted to emphasize on the ethical way of using AI din.
Yan.
No? And then kami rin, kahit medyo natatempt na ako na, AI ko na lang to, kaya itong image na to, AI. Ang ginagawa ko, binabalance ko na lang. Pag mga mabibilis ang as announcement or project, sige yung first graphics AI muna, pero yung susunod, iba-brand na natin siya. May mga ganun lang.
There's
Kasi ang
actually
hirap
ongoing dyan parang there's a
Oo nga,
hot take
no?
about it na parang
Yung iba, iniiwasan daw nila, ay AI-generated iwas.
oo kasi
Mga
parang
ganon.
yung template is just the same. But
Exactly.
I agree with you na well the technology is there so might as well capitalize on that. Pero siguro it's a
Huwag lang
matter of
sobra-sobra.
Oo, yung tsaka
Exactly.
kunwari halimbawa you have a budget for that na kunwari you're working with brands.
Yung brands.
Halimbawa,
Huwag mo namang i-AI
kaya
lahat.
nga, diba?
Grabe naman.
Matutuwa ba yung brand and you're working with big brands.
Exactly,
no?
exactly. Tama naman, may point. Oo.
Kumbaga, pwede naman, pero siguro,
Make
kung
sure
depende
na
sa
lang
kung
na-
ano yung use case. Kasi kunwari ako, I will not, personal ko, halimbawa, I use that. Tapos parang hindi ko naman sinasabi na hindi galing yan sa AI. I even say na I use tools like these tools, AI
Walang
tools.
problema.
Pero kunwari, if it's
Pero
something that
makikita mo
gives
kasi
you
if
money
pinaghirapan
na,
or not
oo,
na
kita mo talaga yung
AI
difference.
output
Correct. So siguro yun, tama yung sinabi mo na ethical. I love that na you pointed that out. So on top of these things, no, you also mentioned about having some sort of like business units under FH Moms.
Well, actually, no, we've been thinking about expanding din talaga our market in terms of our audience. So, nagkaroon naman na. I mean, sa FH Moms, we would accept members no who are non-moms. These are the students, the young professionals, no, women in general. So, okay na, nag-open na kami doon. And then, we started collaborating with men, ayan, in terms of training programs, in terms of projects no that we are launching ganyan, so unti-unti na kaming nag-open. And then what I personally did no is I positioned myself naman as an event curator so that I can create events outside FH Moms. Kumbaga winark out ko rin yung personal brand ko kasi we've been doing a lot of events under FH Moms without thinking na ang dami rin gustong sumali na mga hindi naman talaga moms, di ba? Men, the students.
Just the
and all that.
allies and partners
Exactly,
and
exactly.
whatnot.
So, hindi namin sila fully ma-invite. Or kahit sila rin, medyo, hindi man awkward, pero gano'n na din.
Take me as a use
example.
case. Sasabihin ko sa kanya, pwede ba
Pwede ba ako
mag-post sa
dyan?
FH Moms?
Oo, laging,
Sabi niya, pare, hindi kasi pang mom lang yun. No? So pinapasuyo ko sa
actually, we
kanya.
do receive like a lot of requests no, from our allies nga to be posted no and all that. Pero somewhat nga kasi because it's a women community, they wanted to have a safe space din talaga
Correct.
for us women. So that's why we were able to come up no with projects as well as events na open to all na hindi na siya FH Moms no. Kumbaga si FH Moms ay community partner na lang. So ginawan ko talaga siya ng paraan. So we started creating events for the digital agency owners no, for other
That's daw, di ba?
professionals no, and then we also I personally created rin no yung services ko for events no in terms of helping yung ibang mga profile, especially the coaches and then the content creators no na hindi pa nakakapag-event sa entire life nila. So ako yung nag-curate ng event nila now, and then meron silang wide na audience na open to all din. So because of that no, mas lumalawak din yung network ko no. So I think okay naman na yun for now kasi ang ginawa ko pa na isa no aside from FH Kids of course and then partnering with the Gen Z communities no, that's one, and just really supporting them. Recently I decided no to position FH Moms no as a Facebook community na lang din talaga. Kasi before I've been contemplating if gagawin ko ba tong foundation, gagawin ko ba tong non-profit organization.
So
May
merong
ako.
ganung crossroads pala.
Oo, sobrang tagal. Ilang years kong pinag-iisipan anong best na path for FH Mom. So, ngayon, I think na-figure out ko na siya. Kasi nahihirapan kami na i-position si FH Moms as an agency or a service provider for the brand clients. Usually, ang nako-close namin are mommy and baby brands as well as the tech na mga brands who wanted to tap the mom freelancers. Nalilimit siya sa ganon. But in fact, hindi rin naman kasi we also have followers na men nga kagaya ng sinabi ko. So, we are transitioning to FH network naman. Ayan. So, with that, at least open to all na siya. It's not gonna be another community, but it's an entity. Ayan. Na ginawa namin so that we can cater not just to FH moms, FH kids, but also sa iba pa naming mga services for our clients who are both local and international kasi. So medyo malawak talaga.
And I think doing that, basically you're scaling also your potential impact
Exactly.
to more people,
Actually, you're
to more
right.
Filipinos.
Kasi si FH moms, dahil talagang ginalingan niya mag-mother. Talagang
FH Moms is mothering.
Yes. She's mothering talaga ng bonggang-bongga. So, imagine ang peg na namin as FH Moms community is that supporting na nga yung next generation of freelancers.
Correct.
May legacy building na ika nga.
Wow.
But then, ang awkward nga for some of our partners na baka kasi isipin naman nung audience naman nila na yung event or project na ginawa namin is just for moms or for women, ganyan. Laging magtatanong kung pwede ba men. So ngayon, sabi ko, I think itong FH network talagang
Would be more
magiging
inclusive.
na.
Correct.
Exactly. And at the same time, ang dami ng projects na pwedeng gawin. We can get more funding this time, kasi mas malawakan na rin yung projects na pwedeng gawin kahit saan sa Pilipinas, kahit anong
Wala
sector,
nang restriction ng
ganyan.
oo.
So, I think magiging maganda rin talaga once we launch FH Network din, which is super excited din ako kasi I know na pwede rin to makapag-provide ng opportunities sa ibang communities namin sa network namin or sa ecosystem na binild na namin ng matagal na, except hirap lang talaga kami to position them kasi nga we have limitations sa FH Mom. So now at least we have something na talagang kahit anong gawin, kahit saan mo dalahin, kung
Pwede siyang mag-fit, pwede siyang
exactly.
maka-adapt,
Meron na kami
maka-help.
pwedeng pagdalahan sa kanila.
So parang ang story, FH Moms, FH
Network, yeah.
tapos FHN.
Parang iba na yun.
Pero may ganun pala, FHN. So,
parang si FH Network na yung parang pinakamagiging
Mag-mother.
main. Siya na yung magiging bagong mother.
mother. Siya na yung parang parent.
Mother ng lahat ng mothers.
Mother is mothering nga, sabi.
So at least, 'di ba? Meron ng parent. Yun.
Parent nga.
Wala na, hindi na nga siya mother. So parent na siya.
Okay, nice. So, we're expecting a lot more projects,
Exactly.
collaborations with FH Moms. No, mag-step back ng onte. Kasi ngayon, we have a community. It's called Pinoy IEs. No? And I think may water pa doon. Iyon. May tayo. Parang lagi kami nakaka-receive na gusto nila mag-transition sa work from home, gusto nila mag-transition sa pagiging VA. Ganyan, parang ano ba, for those listening, kasi we're talking about community and all that, pero baba tayo ng onte, ano ba yung parang kailangan malaman, gawin ng isang gustong mag-shift to, let's say, freelancing, VA, or work from home na job, coming from a background na corporate? Kasi na-experience mo siya yourself eh. So, I just want to pick your brain on that. At this point in time, kasi baka dati iba na, ngayon iba na din.
Yes. Well, ibang-iba na talaga ngayon because of AI, no? I think readily available na kasi yung information sa mga AI tools, no? Kahit sa ChatGPT. And bibigyan ka niya na ng summary, no? Kung ano yung mga pinag-uusapan sa Reddit, pinag-uusapan sa mga communities, lahat ng publish sa articles, no? Kumbaga makakapag-design ka ng sarili mong course, no, based on your needs, based on
correct.
what specific skills yung gusto mong upskill, no. So talagang madedesign mo rin talaga yung learning na path mo, no, which I think is maganda kasi there are cases, no, or situations, yung mga aspiring freelancers or mga virtual assistants wherein hindi nila sure kung mag-work ba sa kanila because may ganyan silang situation, no, which is sobrang tricky, no. Kumbaga, kung iisipin mo, kailangan mo siyang i-ask talaga from someone na expert, no, or a coach, no, or a freelancer na nandun rin sa situation na yon. Kasi if not, no, baka hindi rin maging relevant yung makuha mong answer.
Correct.
That's why I think it's very helpful, no, for aspiring freelancers na aside from AI, they also join, no, yung mga communities like FH Moms, because yung makukuha nilang information from the AI
First-hand
tools,
experience.
matatanong nila doon sa mga working from home na. So, I think in terms of getting information, madali na lang. In terms of upskilling, madali na lang, because to be honest, there are a lot of virtual assistant na mga coaches, influencers, creators, na willing din talaga mag-provide, no, ng either free training, affordable paid training. Even the government, the ICT is also providing this kind of support. So, point is, madali na lang for you, no, na mag-learn. Now, ang next step for you is to be able, no, to really try, no, ano yung mga task, no, na pwede mong i-explore, kasi maghahanap yung clients ng either experience or sample works or portfolio mo, ganyan. So, kung ikaw, nasa stage ka pa lang na you're trying to learn, no, if you have a past na experience, maganda. Kasi what you can do is you can mention about the past
that
experience.
experience.
Pero kung wala, then you really have to work on that, no? Ibig
So,
sabihin,
alternative.
yes, pwede kang gumawa ng mga demo projects, no, mga mock-ups,
So,
ganyan.
pwede din yun? Parang
Exactly.
clients honor that?
Yeah, definitely. O kaya, offeran mo sila ng pro bono, no? O
Muna
di
pa
naman
trial
kaya. Pero wag naman
period.
yung 1 year pro bono. Grabe
Gusto
naman
naman.
yan. Okay?
Trial period. parang
Trial
ganon.
period lang. Okay. And wala naman siyang parang special na rules when it comes to that. Kasi pwedeng 1 hour, 2 hours, 1
Parang
day.
it's really up to you how you parang sell
design
yourself.
it, exactly. 1 week, no? Pero
oo.
ako personally, I don't really recommend yung mga sobrang hahabang
Haba, oo.
trial na period. Especially, confident ka naman sa sarili mo. Na
Correct.
you have the skills. You really have something, no?
na i-offer, na kayang i-offer.
Exactly. So, i-check nyo na lang sa ChatGPT, to be honest. Kasi kahit ako na matagal na sa... I'm not saying na i-check nyo na lang kasi tinatamad kaming sagutin. What I'm saying is, kahit yung mga rates ko right now, no, yung mga proposals, packages, lahat naman yan, ini-AI na namin. No?
Same.
Yes.
Pero
And-
syempre, check mo pa din.
Of course. Kumbaga,
Mamaya
lalaruin
naman,
mo pa rin.
1 million yung hinihingi, pero
Oo.
di ba
Pero kasi
yung,
ang
di ba?
logic ko dyan is, ever since naman, ito yung parang logic ko. Kung before kasi, nung wala pang AI, pagdating sa interview, ang logic ko niyan is, lahat ng interview questions na makikita ko sa Google from page 1 to 10, di ba ganon? Lahat ng mga questions na nandun, aaralin ko yan, tatry kong sagutin. And true enough, no? Kasi during the interview, kung ano yung nasa Google, kasi most likely kung yung client or entrepreneur ay hindi naman talaga HR or hindi naman talaga sila recruiter, hindi naman yan magtatanong ng mga out of this world na mga questions. Most
Parang
likely,
nahanap sila ng
magla-last
reference
minute
din
din
sila,
yan sa
on the search.
Google. During our time,
Google.
talaga. Ngayon, mag-chat GPT din.
Correct.
So might as well, if you are trying to enter the freelancing industry and you are scheduled for an interview, then mag-chat GPT
Parang
ka
same
rin
lang
na...
din kayo na magiging reference.
Same kayo ng reference,
Correct.
exactly. So in terms of proposal, in terms of rates, ganyan din. Pag nag-check din siya, sa chat GPT rin. So at least hindi niya naman mafe-feel na, ay, tinataga ako nito or something like that. Yeah.
Kasi na ganun, na kumbaga parang instead of Google.
May isa kayong reference. Before kasi,
same
parang
lang
I
din
feel
sila.
na yung mga aspiring freelancers, hindi nila sure. Kasi, ang magiging, walang standard na rates, for
Correct.
example, no?
Parang prevailing lang.
Exactly. May mga websites na maglalabas sila ng rate. Pero again, it's something na hindi ma-standardize, at least for now. Pero point is, at least merong point of reference.
Correct,
which is, kung ano yung sasabihin ni ChatGPT.
Well, because yung pinagagalingan naman niya is really all the things outside.
Baka mabash tayo, sabihin nila, bakit niyo pa kami pinagcha-ChatGPT? Pero, di ba, may sense. Kayo na lang mag-isip, di ba?
Kung bakit.
Kung bakit namin parang somewhat, hindi naman sa sinasabi natin na i-chat GPT nyo all the
Lahat,
way.
correct.
Oo. Kumbaga nandyan yan for a
The
reason.
technology is there, might as well use it, maximize it. And of course, babalik
Actually,
kami,
we're using
ethical.
Claude na eh.
Wow,
for
level
that.
up. Di ko pa na-try yung Claude, pero I've seen, heard, and watched a lot of content na really telling good things about Claude. So, yun yung isang
Right.
explore. So, ang daming like for example, Copilot for
Exactly.
Microsoft, and then you have yung Gemini for Google. So, ang dami.
Mas madali kasi.
Oo. Even
Saka,
Canva,
nababawasan
meron
yung
na.
back and forth din.
Correct.
With your team.
Yung
no?
guesswork din.
So, I think okay na
Siguro
okay.
yung mga tao lang, siguro lagyan natin ng konting emphasis. Baka up to this point pa din, hindi pa din talaga ganun 100% yung mga tao embracing, accepting AI kasi nga hindi yung iba baka nga hindi nila naintindihan paano nagwo-work or
Or pwedeng wala pa silang paggagamitan talaga.
yun, pwedeng
Pwede.
ganun din naman yung use case. Kasi hindi naman po lahat kayang sagutin din ng Gen AI yung mga problems natin. So kung sa tingin nyo makakatulong, then use it ethically, responsibly.
Kasi sa atin, alam na natin na nakakatulong siya sa proposals,
Correct, sa mga
quotation,
correct.
ganyan. Yung mga
Even
basic,
sa pag-develop ng backbone ng program mo. Kasi
buong
nandun-
SOP! Oh my God, ang
yung
saya.
best practice mo kasi nahanapin mo pa isa-isa.
Dati parang ang hirap
consolidate
gumawa,
na lang
diba?
niya.
I mean,
Ganun naman siya.
SOP-wise and all the documents that we
And
have to
guys,
work
ano
on.
lang to parang yung sinasabi namin, tip of the iceberg lang. Nung nagpunta kami ng Super AI sa Singapore last year, grabe yung mga
Grabe,
AI doon, no? Parang
agents and employees na.
hindi pa pinag-uusapan yung agentic dito sa Philippines.
Doon
Nandun
na pag-usapan
Oo.
na. Exactly.
So yun, super. Now, punta ako dun sa before we go to the last couple of segments, no. I wanted to pick your brain naman when it comes to lifelong learning. How important lifelong learning because you've been part of the community, our
Yes.
community, Astex Speech Academy.
And I'm an advocate also.
Advocate, tsaka awardee
lifelong
si
learning.
Ate
Of
Kong Girl.
course. Thank you so much.
Yan, ano siya.
Ask
Ang
us
dami-
Academy for all the awards that I got.
Correct. Kasi parang there's always avenue wherein
Right.
we parang try to recognize the people who's really contributing to the community, to our community.
exactly.
So, I want to pick your brain for those people na following you, no? Looking up to you. Gaano ka-importante yung lifelong learning for someone who's managing a
Yeah.
community, for someone who's a mom,
Right.
working,
yeah,
ganyan.
Yeah. I think, for someone like me na, I always say this, because I'm not really proud of it, no? Pero as an undergrad, I feel na may, parang may something sa heart ko na I really wanted to learn, no? During that time, no, na student ako, no, naiyak na.
Tissue nga
Pero,
daw
di
dyan.
ba, gusto mong mag-aral eh. Pero yung sitwasyon hindi pumapabor sa'yo, no, because of the financial na condition namin during that time, no. So, even before, gusto ko na matuto talaga, pero parang bakit pinagkakait, no?
My God.
Di ba? Parang, bakit? Ganyan. Bakit yung iba pwede silang makapag-aral or makapagtapos ng wala masyadong issues.
Oo,
pero sa akin,
smooth
parang
lang, oo.
yung araw-araw ko kailangan kong itawid, no? So, nung nagkaroon ako ng opportunity, no, na makapag-work from home and may access ako sa internet, sobrang natuwa ako kasi every time na meron akong question in mind, ma-search ko lang siya online. Kasi before, no, kasi hindi naman kami lumaki sa mayamang pamilya, nagko-computer shop pa ako, no?
True.
Anong oras na? 12:00 na nasa computer shop pa ako.
Extend pa ba yung PC,
Oo, 'di ba? Papaprint, ganyan.
Oo.
Tapos yung kapitbahay namin meron silang gamit, no, meron silang computer. Tapos ako naka-typewriter pa. Inabutan ko pa yon yung typewriter.
Oo naman, naabutan pa yan.
Tapos yung kapitbahay namin na isa na mabait, meron rin silang computer, pero wala yatang internet. So yung, may tawag dun yung parang nasa loob siya. na parang encyclopedia na yung peg niya.
Encarta.
Oh, yan! Encarta!
Di ba?
Oh, di ba?
Yun yung offline,
So,
mo.
ang hirap, no, in terms of access during that time. Pero ginagawan ko siya ng paraan. And kahit yung, for example, yung kapitbahay na lang namin may access sa internet, sa akin pa nagpapatulong ng mga assignments saka projects, partida wala pa akong access noon, di ba? So, nung nagkaroon ako ng access, no, when it comes to, internet and learning, no, doon ko na sabi sa sarili ko na ang saya pala matuto, lalo na kapag accessible. Kaya naiiyak ako every time nakakakita ako ng mga videos, no, na kailangan pang tumawid ng ilang bundok na legit na hindi joke. I mean, talagang, di ba yung
Literally,
mga,
ganun yung day in, day out nila.
tatawid ng bundok, tatawid
Minsan,
ng ilog,
yung
no?
malalaking
Naiiyak
ilog.
ako kasi alam ko na gusto nila ring magkaroon ng access, no, when it comes to proper education, except hindi nga nabibigay yun. So, the moment na nagkaroon ako ng access, nakita niyo naman, shinare ko kaagad, no? Kahit newbie pa lang ako or bago pa lang ako sa industry, shinare ko na kaagad. That's why I also encourage other people, no, na nagkaroon ng kahit nakatiting na access at nagkaroon sila ng opportunity doon to really share, no? And give back to the community, no? Kasi for me, no, ang lifelong learning, hindi lang siya nagbabase sa edad, hindi lang rin siya nagbabase sa generation or sa lugar, no? Anyone can learn, no? And ako personally, nakikita ko na nag-i-evolve lang siya. So imagine, ang dami ko na talagang na-attendan na training, na leadership programs, magkaklase pa kami. Ilang programs na ba?
Maraming
Oh my God.
programs. Yung
Diba?
Alibaba, yung
sobrang
Actually, kasi pag meron siya, we
we
usually share. Yung ganun kami.
Sobrang funny. So imagine, di ba, ilang taon na rin tayo. I mean, I'm already 32 years old and hindi ako napapagod. Ang nakakatawa pa, parang nag-iiba na lang din yung interest ko. So before, technical skills, soft skills, and now yung mga life skills na, and at the same time, yung mga hobbies naman na pwede ko ma-explore. Ng mga nakaraan, nagwa-watercolor painting. Ako, nag-floral arrangement tayo, candle making, no? So I think, parang naging naging natural na rin for me, no, to really find a way, no, to learn something new. And I think yun yung beauty ng lifelong learning, no, yung paghahanap mo ng something, no, na ang hirap i-describe kasi iba yung beauty ng lifelong learning, na mafe-feel mo lang din siya sa'yo, no, na ay ang saya, no. Minsan kasi parang iniisip ko before na yung mga uma-attend ng mga training, workshop, or yung mga mahal na bootcamp, sila lang yung may pera, ganyan. Pero now, iba na eh. Kasi,
iba na. Yung access kasi was democratized really.
Exactly.
By the
So,
technology.
di ba, through AI, na pwedeng free na AI tool.
And there's still a lot of opportunities out there na,
Exactly.
for example, mentoring. I guess you're mentoring
Yes,
for free,
I
di ba?
do mentor
You do-
startup founders.
Well, don't get us wrong. Mentoring, there are people who are willing to mentor for free, but of course, there are people who, of course, have been existing, practicing, have experienced a lot of things, the value that they have
Correct.
to give. Sometimes you have to really put your money out there and pay
Yes,
for
yes,
the
meron. Oo
hours.
naman, hindi
But
naman
of
free
course,
lahat.
there are a lot also that are willing to mentor for free.
Exactly.
Ayan.
Well, in my case, no, I've been mentoring a lot of startup founders.
Yeah,
kasi
I've seen that.
nag-join din ako ng sobrang daming startup pitching competitions, accelerator programs, incubators. Like, yun rin talaga yung nakatulong sa akin over the years. So, syempre, sino ba naman ako? Nakuha ko na nga ng libre yun, tapos ipapabayad ko after.
So basically, it's like learning and then sharing.
Exactly.
Ganun yung
So,
cycle.
nagme-mentor ako ngayon ng mga bagets.
Yes, nakikita ko yun. At nananalo.
Oo naman.
diba?
Yun talaga.
Nananalo.
No? And then also, yung mga startup companies din, ayan, if they need help. Tapos, kahit yung mga big brands, no, if they wanted na mag-engage through consultancy, ganyan. So,
Pero syempre, iba na yun.
iba na yun,
Paid
syempre,
yun.
no? Pero kahit yung mga small brands, ayan, na mga nag-start pa lang
Apo,
din,
yeah.
sobrang willing
Way
din
of
to help.
way of giving back.
Exactly. Oo.
Yeah, thank you for your insight, MK, on the lifelong learning, facet relative to what you've experienced, what you're doing, no. And of course, we just want to highlight that this episode is recorded, no, here at Rendezvous Co-working Space and Business Center, so nearby SM Lipa. So if you
Yes.
need a co-working space, Ayan, pwede nyo po silang puntahan
Oo,
and
sobrang
i-visit
ganda
sa
rito,
YouTube.
no?
Yes, and I think we were gonna be using it for our events.
For future na mga trainings.
malaki yung kanyang conference
Oo.
room. So now, we're about to end, but there are two more segments. So yung huli ay yung top 3 lessons learned. So, but before I ask you that, we have, eto na, Fast Brew.
Wow!
Fast Brew Lifelong Learning Edition. So this is like similar to the Fast Talk na nauso nung mga panahong couple of years ago. So these are like 10 questions that I want to pick up your brain. There some
So,
of
dapat fast yan,
as fast as you can.
Okay.
Apo. So, merong may choices, merong open-ended, at merong isang fill in the blanks.
Okay.
So, hindi niyo po nakita yung question before. Ayan.
Hindi.
Okay. So, this is Fast Brew Lifelong Learning Edition with none
Kinabahan
other
ako bigla.
than Miss MK Bertolfo. So, okay lang. Okay lang. Basta kung ano yung carry mo, go
Okay.
lang. Alright, question number 1. Morning learning or evening reflection?
Ang hirap naman. Evening,
Evening reflection.
yes.
Okay. Books or conversations?
Conversations.
Theory first or practice first?
Practice first.
Best teacher, choose failure, mentor, experience, or success?
I think experience.
Okay. One habit that keeps a leader learning.
One habit, ang hirap naman. I think for other people, they don't like yung parang doom scrolling. Ganyan, kasi it's bad and all. Pero I feel na I'm learning from that.
Okay. Sige. Next, one discipline outside business that shaped how you think.
One,
Discipline outside business that shaped how you think.
I think it's continuously expanding my network because before I'm too shy. And then not until kinailangan kong mag-network and all. So yeah, I think it's a business mindset shift na I don't have a choice but I really have to do it.
Okay. Out of necessity.
Kasi kung hindi, paano ko makakuha ng clients?
Correct,
Paano ko,
correct.
di ba, mag-expand and grow? Yeah.
Next question would be one skill every future leader should develop.
It's negotiation skills.
Nice. Yan. Next is one thing successful leaders must unlearn.
Unlearn. Okay. I think, I'm not sure ano yung tawag dito, pero I feel na marami sa mga professionals or sa mga experts na parang they feel na alam na nila lahat.
Yeah.
I'm not sure anong tawag dun.
Walang specific, parang sabi know it all something.
know it all.
So
Pero,
pero hindi pa.
Pero may mga ganun,
Pero
di ba?
ganun, I understand. I get
Parang,
that point.
wait lang. So ako, I always consider myself as a beginner. Wow!
Wow! Thank you,
Diba?
candidate number 1.
Hindi, totoo naman, di ba? Parang I know
correct.
for myself na expert
There's
ako with a
still-
specific
correct.
na industry or skill, pero hindi talaga sa lahat. Mayroon pa for improvement.
Correct.
For singing, dancing. Pwede
For
bang,
bookings.
ma-enhance?
Alright, so next is one question every leader should ask more often.
When should I pause?
Wow! Powerful nun.
Oo.
When should I pause?
Oo.
And last question, fill in the blanks. Complete the sentence, lifelong learning is blank.
Lifelong learning is a lifetime commitment.
Wow! Commitment talaga naman. Thank
Yes, it's a
thank you.
commitment.
So that was Fast Brew Lifelong Learning Edition with none other than Miss MK Bertolfo of FH Mom. So
Yay!
now, yun yung pinaka preparation para dun sa last segment, which is yung top 3 lessons learned mo as of now. Kasi na-interview ko na po si Miss MK, si Maring MK nung pandemic. So parang sabi ko, Mara, I wanted to do it again
In person
with you in
naman.
person. Kasi parang syempre, a lot of things happened already between that point. So, ano naman yung top 3 lessons mo na pwedeng i-share sa ating mga audience, sa ating mga lifelong learners?
Ayan. Stay humble.
Number
I think
one,
that's one. Can I explain that a bit?
Sure.
Yeah, I feel kasi na marami no ang nagsasucceed din talaga in life na kinalimutan na nila no either ang community no yung mga nagmentor sa kanila or even yung mga family and friends nila na tumulong din sa kanila. I'm not saying naman na mambalato kayo and all, pero 'di ba? I mean, kung dumating ka sa point no na gumanda yung buhay mo and nakarating ka diyan, 'di ba? Bakit
Acknowledge
mo naman
people who've helped you.
Exactly. Sa lahat ng aspect yan, either sa work, sa business, no, sa family, I think that's very important. Kasi hindi naman ikaw talaga magsasucceed rin in the long term ng ikaw lang mag-isa. So you really need to consider no other people. So that's one. Just stay humble. Ayan. And then next naman is stay kind. Doon muna, mga simple lang. Kasi these are the things na nakakalimutan ng maraming tao. So funny thing is, every time na tinatanong ako ng mga tao na what's the reason why lumaki ng ganyan yung community? It's because of kindness. In the community, our only rule, our golden rule is just to respect other people or at least the rest of the moms no, inside the community. And it's very effective. Wala na kaming ibang group rules. Yun lang.
Yun lang, stay kind lang.
And yeah, just to be kind, no. And ako personally, whenever I go out, no, I go to events, kahit anong klaseng tao ka pa, I just choose to be kind. No? Especially now na sobrang daming nangyayari sa bansa natin. And remember na when it comes to work and business, wala namang makikipag-work sa isang tao na masama ugali.
Yeah.
In the first place. So parang basic siya, pero it's something na pwedeng
Nakakalimutan
keep in mind.
natin, oo.
Oh, and I also remember when I was just starting, I also heard about this simple line lang to be kind, no? And tumutak na siya sa akin, di ba? Siguro yung pinaka last, no? At least this is something more technical din naman, no? Is to stay hungry when it comes to learning new skills, no? When it comes to growing your personal brand or your company. Kasi whenever you do that, no, laging lalabas, no, yung impact, no, sa community, no, sa company, no, at sa kumbaga, when we are talking about the company, no, you have your employees. In the community, we have the members, no, as part of it. Kapag nagkaroon ka ng agency and you start hiring no your family and friends and your neighbors ganyan, 'di ba? So kumakalat siya so maraming nakikinabang no. And I always say this na ako the reason why I started FH Moms is not just for me to help the moms but also to help no yung next generation, which are the kids, no, yung mga anak din namin, no, na sila rin naman eventually, no, yung magtutuloy, no, sa sinimulan namin. And syempre, ang isang mom once na natulungan mo yan, i-share niya yan sa mga kakilala.
Na siya.
Oo. So, 'di ba? It's I think lahat 'yon ang pinaka core din talaga noon is to stay true, no, to yourself, and at the same time always give back to the community. No?
Yan. So, stay humble, stay kind, stay hungry. Baka maging merch pa yan,
Oo, di ba? Parang maganda siya sa t-shirt.
Sa t-shirt. So yun, thank you Miss MK Bertulfo, Maring MK, for being in the show and sharing what you have started and you are trying still to grow and expand yung impact na nagawa mo na for the community. So we are always Direk Cathy and I is always proud na you're in our network, that we've known you, and ngayon nga magkumpare. Kaya nga. So yun, thank you so much for being here with us in Kapihan with Sir Lex, Season 5, Episode 7, with none other than Miss MK Bertulfo. So if you've learned a thing or two, kindly comment it in sa YouTube video na to or dun sa Spotify episode. And you can also comment kung sinong leader ang gusto nyong interviewin pa natin sa mga susunod na episode. So thank you so much and see you in our next episode.